Yo, it's good. This new ski, Richmond, Virginia. I got a new album coming out called Climbing, and I'm here with my man, Illiterate, HearRVA. It's going down. My first hip hop memory is probably like, it'll probably have to be one in my grandma's house with like my uncle set up his studio. Like he got his keyboard and like they got everything going on in the crib, like something like that, just like some in-home stuff. It was always hip hop around. But I think like my first big one was like I went to a Snoop Dogg concert when I was like 8 or 9 in that jump, and it was lit. Like that's probably my first big hip hop moment for real. Yeah, it was sweet. It was crazy because I was like I got pushed to the front, like, cause I was small, but at the same time, I ended up in the front with two teachers or something. Like we was up front. It was some women, and he ended up dapping me up, all type of stuff. It was crazy. It wasn't like I don't know. At first, it wasn't the people around me, cause like as I was getting older, I was like I felt like music. I seen music like leisurely, like it was taking up a lot of time for like my older people. You feel me? So I didn't want them to do music. Then when I got older and like my emotion, like I got more emotionally intelligent and just learning the world and myself and stuff. Like I just had bars for it, like because I don't really like to talk to people about my feelings for it. Generally, I listen to beats and like if it got that sound, like that hit to it, like something just gonna come from that. And I just start writing a verse and then, or I think of a hook and then the rest of the song just flow from there for real, for real. But sometimes I might like think about a concept and like want to like conceptualize the song and stuff like that. But I feel like I'm gonna do more of that like in the future because I'm still getting started for real. Like even though I dropped a couple times, like I'm getting started going forward like with consistency and being an artist for real and stuff like that. Like you got it because the art and the business is like two different things. So like when you just doing the art, like a lot of people like say you get signed, you got a machine, which is like people say a machine, but it's like this compartment, that compartment doing this for you. Like, you got a lot of more hands on. But when you get into the business of being the art and being the artist, like you just got to be more like resilient and like assertive. Like you can't like as people, everybody gonna want something. So you gotta be able to, what I'm saying, know how to not just be like yeah to everything and like make sure it's mutually beneficial and stuff like that. And just being more like serious. I think I've been more serious since I started like putting it in my own hands. Like with this, I spent my money on this. Like it's like I just like the freedom of not having to feel like I'm trying to fit in how somebody else want me to do it because they putting up their money and stuff like that. I'm definitely gonna get a limited amount of physical copies. I'm gonna have some merch. It's getting cold. I'm gonna have some hoodies and scullies and tees and stuff like that. Might even go socks and stuff. We're gonna try to go hard. You feel me? And yeah, you're gonna see some flyers around, man. Just hit the QR code. You know what I'm saying? Tap in. I ain't make any of those beats. Like, I gotta get my beats up. Like, I can make simple beats, but the beats I like is gonna take a little time because I don't got that much time working on beats. But Clef Majors, he got two on there now, but I got two more from him that I'm ready to throw on there. And then this my boy Twin, Go Crazy. I went to high school with him. He got a joint on there. And then the rest is like beats I pulled offline. It's music from 2022 on there. Like it's basically since I left off, you feel me? It's the stuff I've been working on from my last album. And just yeah, it's been like a year and a half. For real, for real. But it's just like the climb I've been going through, like life then revealed itself as like a climb, you feel me? Like it's always gonna be stuff. There's always gonna be a level, but you gotta go to the next one, or you're gonna be stuck. You feel me? And then you could climb, and like on the cover, it's like my head in the clouds. It's like I climb to a point, like I'm stuck in the clouds. Like it's high, it's hard to come down from there. You feel me? But you want to keep going too at the same time. Like, so like, there's a lot going on in that cover, because the girl that I got to paint it, like I drew up a little idea, but she painted something like it was different, but it was like sweet. It still, you know, makes sense a little bit. So like the last year, 2 years, like we just been outside crazy. Like we've been outside popping bottles, lit. But like we used to throw parties in high school and all that stuff, but like college, everybody been doing their thing and like spread out. But this past summer, I think it was this past summer and last summer, it was champagne life vibes, man. We was outside, Chaco, all over the place, just turning up, having fun. And my man Clef, we was in the stew. I had the beat, and I had just, oh no, I think I wrote the first verse or something. Then I got in the stew with Clef, I put that joint on, and I was like, if you could think of something, you know what I'm saying? It sounded like I have a singer on that joint, and he just went in the booth and hit that joint. I was, yes sir, that joint hit right there. Yo man, it's Big New Ski, man. I'm here once again with Illiterate, and we here with HearRVA. You can follow me on Instagram at _NUSKI, no, _period NUSKI, Twitter at BIG_NUSKI. And my album Climbing is coming November 10th. Tap in, man. It's real hip hop, good music. We bringing it back. It's always been there, but we gonna pop it up, man. It's going.
Ski. Look, don't do too much trying to get them to understand, man. Look, fuck trying to get them to understand. They wanna prolong Ski being the man. The God I've been at before I could even stand. Sitting at the desk, just blueprinting my plan. Trying to get behind me just so I show 'em my hand. True colors shown through tests from God's will. All I need is support, we've been footing the bill.